This is Earth, the only planet known to man that possesses water. Water is necessary for all forms of life on our planet to survive. Humans are roughly 80% water. Apparently water is very important. So what's the problem? The problem is that even though our world is 70% covered with water, only about 2.5% is fresh water, most of which is frozen in polar ice caps and glaciers. So we're left with about 1% of the world's water to use. That would probably be fine if most of that 1% weren't filled with bacteria, industrial waste, sewage, and other pollutants. So exactly how much water do we have that's actually fit for human consumption? Only about 0.007% of all the water on the planet is fit and available for human consumption. That's not enough. The population is rising, and we're using up water faster than ever. Millions of people are dying of thirst. And as if that isn't sad enough, every 8 seconds a child dies because they drank contaminated water. That's 30 children in just the time it takes to watch this video. Water pollution and contamination is a very serious issue. Factories dump their wastes into rivers, making the water unfit for drinking. Much of the world's fresh water is polluted with domestic sewage, fertilizers, industrial wastes, pesticides, leachate components, radioactive materials, metals such as lead, mercury, and cadmium, floating debris, garbage, foam, and the list goes on. People get so thirsty that they have to resort to drinking contaminated water to keep from dying of thirst. Many times they catch waterborne diseases and parasites such as Escherichiasis, Campylobacteriosis, cholera, cyanobacterial toxins, dengue fever, hepatitis, etc. Many people die each year because of these. Some people get mercury poisoning from eating fish that lived in polluted water.
There are some people who act as if usable water is abundant and we could never run out. They just don't think about how their water usage habits could affect the environment and essentially mankind. There are many people who believe water conservation is good, but don't care enough to cut their showers short or let their lawns get a little dry in order to save water. Canada uses 1,600 cubic meters of water per person per year, which exceeds twice as much water as the average person from France. Canadians are using more water now than ever before, even though the population is not significantly increased. Some nations have successfully decreased their water usage, despite large population increases.
The biggest problem in the water shortages issue is unawareness and/or apathy. People don't realize that there is an issue, so they don't try to do anything about it, or they just don't care. Thank you for watching.